Good morning, everybody. This is John and so on. It's been a little while since I recorded anything. And why did the music suddenly drop? I switched to an other day schedule instead of an everyday schedule so that I don't run out of videos, because I don't record every day. Mostly what I'm using is stuff I recorded with BMW Wolf. Yeah, okay, fine. We can still walk all around this tent, though. Oh, right. So what happened last time I recorded was, I closed the game without saving. Dopey me. So I had to go back over everything that I already did from, that couch point. And I actually found a few more other things, but I did not level up as much. Alright, fine, don't let me do a darn thing. I thought this was the shop music. Hey, don't ignore me. Hi, Spike. Hey, you two are looking for Twilight, right? Yeah. She's upstairs right now. Any idea what she wants? She's been going on and on about some weird guy you met yesterday. I don't know if I could explain it as well as her, though. You should probably just ask her yourselves. Oh, and this part's gonna be all explanations, isn't it? Let me guess, Twilight just somehow magically has a book that explains this. Oh. Hey there, sorry for bumping into you. I wasn't doing anything behind you or nothing. What did you want to talk to us about, Twilight? It's Javis. What about him? I've been checking every book in the library for some kind of explanation for what happened yesterday. I haven't slept. Did you find anything? That's the problem. I couldn't find a single lead. Spooky. Not really. This is a lot more than just spooky, Rainbow Dash. What if Javis comes back? What if this time he doesn't just screw around with some underground caves? What if he comes after Pone Town next? Well, I mean, I guess I can buy that. Twilight, you were pretty hyped about that dungeon yesterday. What's with the sudden change of heart? I'm all for dungeons, but turning our town into one? Not so much. Hold on. Plus, Javis said that the dungeon was just a transitional phase. What? Are dungeons not good enough for him? He has to turn them into something else to be satisfied? Just who does that guy think he is? You're a bit obsessed with those things, aren't you? Sorry to interrupt, but, what if Javis wants to get revenge for all that trouble we caused yesterday? Exactly. We have no idea where he is or what he's planning on doing next. So, what are we gonna do about this? Simple, we just have to find Javis again and figure out what he's up to. If he seems harmless, we leave him alone, but if he's dangerous, well, we might have to place him under royal arrest. You know, it almost feels like we're the bad guys here. Sorry about that. Is that just like regular arrest, except you stuck royal on the front because you're a princess? Yeah, the first recording I made of this, the first video, I thought, well, she doesn't have wings, then why is she a princess? But now I see them. No. Twilight, I thought you said you have no idea where Javis is right now. Well, that's only partially true. I don't know exactly where he is, but I do have a vague idea. Where do you think he is? Whatever he's doing, it seems like he wants to avoid being found. So where on the Aquus Islands would someone go to avoid ponies? Oh no, you don't mean... Yep, we're going to Ferris. You mean the big island with the monsters. Precisely. Twilight, we just went on a dangerous adventure yesterday. We nearly died. Can't you ask our other friends to go with you for this one and let Rainbow and me have the day off? Well, I mean... I know you're not the element of generosity, Fluttershy, but that sounds kind of selfish. Yeah, what she said. You two already know about Javis and his monsters. You know what to expect. That'll make this easier. You mean we won't have Applejack's raw attack power, which I'm sure is what she has? That being said, I haven't exactly asked anyone else for help. I suppose we could get a fourth friend to tag along. Great, let's just spend another day nearly getting killed on some whack adventure because this time Twilight has a vague hunch. Normally, Rainbow Dash is the first one up for this sort of thing. I thought you liked adventures, Rainbow. I do, but I like hanging out with Fluttershy more. And she definitely isn't a fan of adventures. I don't know if she could even handle Ferris. No offense, babe. Okay, look, I'm sorry you don't get to... No offense. That movie. Okay, look, I'm sorry you don't get to just relax today, but there's a pretty good chance that Javis is up to something in Ferris, and we can't just sit around and let him get away with that. Now let's see if any of our friends can come with us. Lead the way, Fluttershy. Why? Why Fluttershy? Oh, there's something sticky on the stairs up there. Spike, did you get taller? You noticed? Awesome! You haven't been here. Spike's been bragging about his spontaneous dragon growth spurt all day. You gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's neat and all, but I think there's something more important to show Fluttershy and Rainbow. You mean the bestiary? Exactly! Oh. It's one of those games where I'm gonna have to constantly check the bestiary after I'm done recording, because that's my sort of thing. I decided it would be a good idea to write down everything we find out about the monsters we fight. Pardon me. So I told Spike everything I know and he wrote it down. We also copied some info out of the encyclopedia and stuff. Yes, but I think my findings are much more substantial than what we found in the encyclopedia. If you say so. How nice. Just talk to me when you want to hear what's in the bestiary. I'll read it to you. You mean I have to go to you? Hi. That's a nice... I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna force you guys to read that with me. Okay. Is this where I'm gonna have to make a decision about who I want to come with me? Oh, I thought this was something else entirely. Howdy! Welcome to Cutie Mark Crusader Sundries, the only store in Poney. Pardon me. I mean, yeah, that's pretty impressive since there's only like a handful of ponies living here. How can we help you? Hi, Big Sis. Hey, Scoots. Girls, what are you doing in this house? Twilight, you live right next door. Whose house is this? Okay, when I listened to this before, there wasn't anything else to the music than those, like, 10 notes. Nothing underneath. But that's pretty cool. Oh! That's nice. I didn't get to read that. Oh well. Figures. Rainbow, you live next door, too. What's your point? This ain't no house. Not anymore. It's our shop. Why are you three running a shop? Isn't this breaking all kinds of child labor laws? I wrote about this sort of thing. We're just trying to get our shopkeeping cutie marks. Don't expect me to get that one even remotely close. Of course. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it would seem that we have succumbed to the evils of capitalism and are now chained to the ebb and flow of the free market, quote unquote. Scoots, what the heck just came out of your mouth hole? I've been reading a big book about ergonomics that Twilight gave me. Yeah, that's great. I make her the one to say it. Oh no, is that what I gave you? I thought I gave you a Prancy Drew novel. I don't understand all the big words, but it sounds really negative, so I look smart when I talk like the book. Yeah, sure. Scootaloo, what have I told you about reading? And pressing enter now. Only read books that can be described as radical or awesome. I don't know, Rainbow, some of the views in that economics. Did I say ergonomics or did it say ergonomics before? Book sounds pretty radical to me. You and I both know I meant the kind of radical that could be used to describe skateboarding or Fluttershy. Aww. Ahem. Oh, sorry, Sweetie Belle, what is it? I just haven't talked very much, that's all. So do you three want to buy anything? We've got all kinds of useful adventure-y stuff. Oh right, this is a store. Silly us, what are you selling? I have some clothes and armor. I got all sorts of things that y'all might need if you're going on an adventure, like potions from Sakura. And I've got a bunch of weapons. Whoa, 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 hold up, you three. Who lets you have weapons like you're 9? You're like 9, sorry. Don't be a narc. Atta girl. Oh, that's what this song is called, actually. Don't be a narc. Just talk to one of us when y'all are ready to buy something, okay? Please don't step behind the counter. Y'all might interfere with our cutie mark getting in if you touch anything back here. Oh, right. Somebody somewhere thinks that when a pony gets their cutie mark, they're pretty much of age a year later. I'm not sure if this is just like a fan thing or if it's true or what, but I'm not sure I buy it. I mean, they're still in a schoolhouse, for Pete's sake. Yes? Yeah, forget that. Oh, other ponies. Daddy, can I buy a weapon from the shop in our house? What? I'm telling you, there's nothing we can do. If they were adults, I could just arrest them for breaking and entering, but kids are above the law. Oh, God. I can't believe this. Maybe I should sync now and cut it out. Yeah. Rarity! Rarity! Oh. Hello, darlings. Make yourselves at home. No matter how many times I come in here, I'll never get used to your tent, Rarity. Why is it so loud at times, and other times not so loud? Seriously. Oh, I know. Isn't it simply the best tent? Yes, the best and most luxurious tent ever built by pony kind. Rarity, do you want to go on an adventure with us? Twilight's ruining our day off, and we might as well get one more pony in on the not fun. Hey! Twilight, we already said hello. So do you want to tag along or what? As enticing as you made it sound, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. You're not afraid, are you? No, of course not. I'm not afraid of a little adventuring. I'm just quite busy today. You know how it is. Fine, thanks for wasting your time then, Rarity. I'm so glad we came in here to talk to you. I'm just so happy that everything we tried to do this weekend has blown up in our faces. You're quite welcome, Rainbow Dash. Do drop by if you need anything else. You three know you're always welcome here in my tent. What? Oh, okay. Oh, before you three leave, can I ask you a favor? Of course. What is it, Rarity? I was supposed to see Applejack today, but no one in town seems to know where she's gone. Well, of course, she doesn't have a home. I'm a bit worried she might have gotten herself into trouble. You know how gung-ho she can be. I've got to stay here in case she shows up on her own. But since you three are already heading out on some sort of adventure, would you mind keeping an eye out for AJ? We'd be happy to help. Yeah, we'll stop by if we figure out where your girlfriend is at. Oh. Oh, thank you so much. I do hope AJ is alright. I just don't know what I'd do if she ended up getting herself hurt. I'm sure she's perfectly fine, Rarity, but we'll try to find out what she's up to if it'll make you feel better. Okay, bye, Rarity. Let's get a move on, you two. Huh. Oh, I'll bet we'll find her where we're going. Anyways, huh. Interesting. The other... Wait, what's that? Pinky's B, B, and D. Ferris. Bed and breakfast and... I don't know. Hi, Pinkie Pie! Hi! Welcome to... Oh, it's Twilight! Hi, honey! Of course. Hi, Pinkie! When I see you brought Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash with you, too. What brings you three here? We're just going on a little adventure. Saving Applejack's life and possibly the world. No big deal, you know. Well, gee, that sounds like fun. I wish I could come with you, but I have to run this place. You know how it is. Pinkie, I don't remember you ever running the inn. I thought the Cakes owned this place. I thought they owned a cake shop. Actually, I just started today. Mr. and Mrs. Cake decided to let me run it with the old manager quit. They said I was a great baker and an even better host, so they decided I was perfect for the job. Oh, and it's just not a regular inn anymore. It's Pinkie Pie's bed and breakfast and dessert. Actually, now that you mention that, I could really use some sleep before this adventure. Oh no! Twilight, did you stay up all night doing research again? That's an interesting emoticon. Maybe. I thought you said you wouldn't do that anymore. Skipping sleep is really bad for you. You know what? You can stay for free. Just don't tell my bosses about it. Thanks, Pinky. No problem, sugar. Just tell me when it's sleepy time. I'll be right here until then. You know, Pinky and Twilight often get shipped as a side effect of Rainbow Flutterdash and Rarajack, I guess you could call it. Oh look, cupcakes. Are these for sale, Pinky? Wait, don't open! Aww. Bad cupcake appears. That... Never mind. I'll just talk over the battle, shall I? Right. But, really... I mean, it might work, but I'm really not a fan. I'm kind of on the Twilight and Sunset Shimmer boat, I guess. Another way of saying ship. I mean, pretty much. And Pinky's supposed to be dating my OC! I'm just kidding, I don't really have an OC like that. There we go. Now I'm back up to where I was before. Oh boy, treasure! Now wouldn't Rarity like the rare diamonds? Pinky, what the heck was that? I'm really sorry, girls! Yeah! My ear holes! Yeah. Pinky, what the heck was that? Alright, so... Oh wait, I'm really sorry, girls! Okay, so what happened was... I ran out of recording, just as I reached this part. So I explored around a bit. There's so much hidden stuff. Like, I went to the wishing well, and I got some silly stuff from Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash, and then well, okay, I'll tell that later, but I found, like, I went back in Rainbow Dash's basement, and I found extra items, and money in Fluttershy's couch. So, it's great. Oh, I didn't read what she said. That's okay. And that's okay, Pinky, it's the thought that counts, right? We could have died. Oh, come on, how many times are you gonna play that we could have died card this weekend, Rainbow? I need to make it up to you somehow. Do you want me to bake you something else? I'll get in trouble if I give it to you for free, but I can at least give you a discount. That sounds nice. Okay, great! Just ask and I'll whip up something. Yeah. Oh, before I do this here... Bye, Twi, have fun on your adventure, I hope I see you again soon. Okay, so basically the ones that I like are Flutterdash, Rarajack, and I guess you could say I like the Twilight and Sunset Shimmer one. I discovered this back here. Maybe Applejack's in her family's barn? Here, I know how to test this theory. Ahem. Apples. No response, she's not home. And Pinkie Pie, well, Pinkie Pie's for me. No, just ignore that statement. Oh, and I noticed in Rarity's house, she's actually got grass in here. I probably am talking pretty loud. I don't know. Right, but I wasn't done looking around in here because of that. And check this out. The sketchbook that Pinky made. Book. Idea. She brings her a giant book, and it's a present! Is that how their relationship started? Twilight, did you really roll around on a giant book? She did! That was a fun day. And Twilight thought our personal life was weird. No, babe, we're still weirder. Yeah, look at all this. I mean, I discovered stuff. This is just a part of wandering and a little battling. Oh, look at this. Pinky put up a picture of her and Twilight. You look so happy together. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Wow, Twilight, you get all flustered when anyone mentions you and Pinky being together, don't you? Maybe it's because it's not normal. I do not. Okay, fine, I'll change the subject. Psst, hey, Twilight, guess what? What? Pinkie Pie. Yes? Yeah, fine. Sweet dreams! Now, what else was there? It's baking time. Let's see. No, I'm all good. Now, let's see what this has to say. Pinky, have you seen Applejack recently? I sure have. Earlier, she dropped off a bushel of apples for me to bake with, and she headed back home. I see them over there. When you look at them, Fluttershy says apples. Oh yeah! Then a little while later, I saw her running east. What's to the east? A cliff. And also the road to the Ferris border. Oh dear. Why are you looking for Applejack? Rarity's worried Applejack got into some kind of trouble, so she asked us to look for her. Oh no! I hope Applejack's okay! Rarity's probably all worked up for nothing. You know how she is. I hope I'm getting, like, the inflections of their voices right. I don't know. Ferris is pretty dangerous. But AJ is probably the toughest pony we know. Besides yours truly, of course. Okay, well, thanks for the tip, Pinky. We'll head into Ferris when we leave. No problem, cutie patootie. Twilight, look! I'm reading the book you suggested while I wait for customers to show up. That's great, Pinky. Are you enjoying it? Yeah, it's really cool. I think I might be close to figuring something out because of it. What book is that, Pinky? Oh, it's Unlocking the Secrets of Your Mind. Say what? It's a self-help book about training yourself to use more of your mental power at any given time to do all sorts of neato things. Twilight, are you calling your girlfriend dumb? Oh no, not at all. You're very bright, dear. Thanks, Twilight. I'm talking about unlocking the magical abilities that might be stored deep within Pinky's subconscious. This is getting a bit long in the tooth. Wingers crossed. What in the name of Celestia just tumbled out of your mouth all this time, Twilight? Good luck, Pinky. Well, that's over with. Let's see what all this is about. Lots of empty hallways. I'm not looking at that again. Lots of rooms. Let's just see if there's anything anywhere. Oh, there are. Oh, look, another pairing. We're on a romantic vacation. Look, we got the big suite and everything. Lyra's insisting upon calling this a romantic vacation, even though we're only a mile from home. Yeah, I can't remember Lyra and Bonbon's voices. I mean, I've only heard them, like, a couple of times. From the newest episodes. Some of the newest episodes. So are we going to see Vinyl and Octavia in one of these? Or are they somewhere else? Or are they not in this at all? Or are they separate? And you are... who are you? Hi, do you like bees? I don't like bees. Don't like them. Fluttershy, we kind of have an Applejack to save. Alright, sorry, I've got to go. Right, whoever you are. Right, I already looked in there. So sorry this took so long to come out, and sorry that this part was pretty much nothing. I'm not going in there because that will likely trigger some talking, and I do not have time for that. I'm going to save before it ends this time. Oh. Why does it count my saves? That disturbs me. One of the first games I recorded for YouTube, and I didn't finish it, was well, it counted my saves and it gave me a bad ending because of it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Good night, everybody.